Hi, it's time for Monday Night Muses. Hey Barbie, how you doing? Monday Night Muses, how we feeling? Hope y'all got to catch Ann O'Rourke. How good is Ann O'Rourke? Wait, hang on. Now we can begin. Okay. Hey Judith. Hey Suze. Hey Barbie. Hey Diggy. Is Ann amazing? This is my favorite. This is the best of all possible remarks. I love it. All right, I'm gonna get started. I have a theme for you tonight. The theme is It's Okay Not to Be Okay. In case you didn't know. We support your not okayness. This is a safe space here. We also support and celebrate your okayness, and even, like, dare I suggest it, you're thriving and living your life, like experiencing life as a celebration. What a concept. We're here for all of it. Judith is sleepy. Big vibes. Today's a sleepy day. I did not get much sleep myself. Let You Down is super coming. Do not worry. Also, thank you very much. I thought hard about my lighting today. I tried several settings. All right, I'm gonna get things started in just a minute. First, I want to give a musical shout out to my patrons. These are humans who support me at patreon.com/Rorie Kelly, and I'm so grateful for them supporting my art, helping me to put this music into the world. Here we go. Thank you, Susanna. Thank you, Nico, Pat, and Chaka Nice, and Michael Brennan, Melissa Marie, featured on Poetry Corner tonight, Paige, the Fat Feminist Witch, Judith Wyman, Diggy Cat from Buff Cup, Tracy Clark, Paul Graham, and Carrie Ann, Doug Stallnacker, Meg Wave, Melissa Longo, and Ayla Faye, Amy Schultz, Jeremy Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you especially, patrons, for signing up. That's just the order y'all signed up in. And it happens to include a couple of really nice rhymes, so thank you for making my life easier, you know? You just keep giving. Ooh, Judith got her Shadowwork vinyl. Yes! Ann O'Rourke got me into that open chord in the key of E vibe. Just feels so good. I love that. All right, hang on. Moving this a little bit because I want to let y'all see my strumming hand. Nope, my chord playing hand. If you want to, for those playing along at home, why not, right? Okay, I'm gonna start with "Let You Down," and I hope it doesn't. And if anyone else has any requests, hit me up. Let me know. I would love to sing anything you would desire. Ooh, you got your vinyl too! Yay! Yeah, baby, I got ears. This is like, I kind of, I'll be real honest. I kind of woke up today and I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I'm a mess. You can't see it because I'm like wearing some concealer. I'm not like a big makeup wearer, but I'm a little broken out because I've been like piling sunscreen on my face. I had an allergic reaction this past weekend, a mystery one. I don't know what I'm allergic to. It's terrifying. I'm afraid to eat food. And so anyway, long story short, like, I woke up this morning and I'm like, wow, cool, I look like garbage. And my solution was ears. Nothing, like, everything is improved with the application of ears. That's my opinion. Playing it long at home. Yes. I know you are. Sometimes Diggy Cat will actually send me like a voice memo of him playing along at home, and it's awesome. I think he did that time someone requested Taxman by the Beatles. And I like looked it up and played it, at like not great, and then Diggy Cat sends, like, cause I had never played it before in my life, but I'm like, why not? I remember that song. And Diggy Cat sends me a thing of him like doing the exact right bass line. And I'm like, could you just take over the stream? You're better at this game than I am. Anyway. Conversation be easier on me. You envision a rosier history for me and my family, and I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down by telling you the truth. Rorie. Let me fix it. You wanted the... Wait, I'm gonna come back around. I'm gonna find my lyrics. Don't worry. Here we go. I've not walked the usual path, and I have not regretted that, but just by going differently, so many others have misread me. I did not attack your way just by choosing my own. I did not eschew company, I just find myself alone. And I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. Just don't twist my words around. Don't say the parts that you don't like are not the real me. I am finished shielding you for what you don't wish to see, so you could be more comfortable around me. Go ahead, be uncomfortable. It never killed anybody. sarcastic punishments of my and others' differences have been dismissed. I wish you well, but not so well. I continue letting you put me and others through hell, and I didn't want to let you down. I'm ready now to let you down. Yeah, I'm ready now to let you down. So don't come back around. Please enjoy your normalcy. Feel free to speak unkindly of me, 'cause this is more of you than it ever will of me. Thank you, friends. Cheers. What are we all sipping on tonight? I'm sipping on sangria because the heck with decent vocal care practices. I sang for a total of 10 hours this weekend. If my voice hasn't left me yet, I'm counting on her to stay for the rest of the night tonight. All right. You know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna sing an unreleased song. I'm gonna sing a song that Diggy Cat requests frequently. And thank you, by the way. Like, when y'all request songs that I haven't put out yet, like, I can't tell you how much it just makes me feel like, I can't even explain the feeling. It makes me feel like loved and appreciated in a really big way. So thank you is what I'm saying. Thank you is the word that I am struggling to get out. Okay, so this is a song called Don't Let Me Falter. It is not released anywhere. Hopefully it will be at some point. You know how it is. I keep writing songs, and it's so hard to keep up with recording them because I have all these other things to do too. All my heroes treated their girlfriends like garbage, so I get why you prefer the mystery. But I can't stand denial, it beats up my brain. The truth comes in through the stories, through my empathy. I've had to learn to live around the pain. I know it hurts you when I talk this way. Oh, mirror, mirror, please keep the truth in your glass. Don't let me falter, no matter how much I get stuck in the past. I rely on you, I rely on you, all my life to you. I rely on you, oh, don't let me falter. Don't make me repeat the past. I know the sun is lying, and I get that too, because the rage in my heart solely demands review. And I know why things are the way that they are, but I can't get complacent, and neither can you. We have to lie awake with all of its nights. We have to let it teach us how to make things right. Oh, mirror, mirror, please keep the truth in your glass. Don't let me falter, don't let me repeat the past. Won't turn away from it now, I may want to. Every time I choose numbness, I go around again, and I won't circle the drain like a helpless ant. I'm gonna push through and lift 50 times my weight. I'm gonna heal myself with her and anyone cares or not. I'm gonna raise my voice for everyone who cannot. Oh, mirror, mirror, please keep the truth in your glass. Don't let me falter, no matter how much I get stuck in the past. I rely on you, I rely on you, all my life to you. I rely on you, oh, don't let me falter. Thank you so much, friends. That song is called Don't Let Me Falter. It's funny, that's one of the few songs where I feel like my Long Island comes out a little bit. It's a thing, I'm from Long Island, and people, when they meet me and hear that I'm from Long Island, either say, oh, but you don't have an accent, or they're like, oh, now that you say that, I can hear it a little. And it's really interesting because I get both reactions equally, so there might be like a confirmation bias thing going on there, or a, you know, now that I'm listening for it type of thing. But I always tell people when I get mad is when it comes out, and or like annoyed, you know, when I get frustrated, like traffic, boy do I sound like a Long Islander. And then that song, I'm like, mirror, mirror. I can't help it. It's just, I feel that it's what the song needs. I'm sorry. Barbie's got low blood sugar. Barbie, please take good care of yourself. Everybody put some light around Barbie. Okay, I'm looking at some of these comments. Oh, I'm seeing, what are people drinking? Coffee with coconut. I love it. Turmeric coffee. Water. I am boring. Water is not boring. Water is delightful and makes up a good percentage of the earth in our bodies. Susanna's got a White Claw. I'm grading everyone's drinks right now. That's what this is. That's what's happening right now. Susanna's got a White Claw. What flavor? I want to know. Misha started with Athletic Brewing's Cerveza Atletica. I like it. We don't like it, but friends do. It's non-alcoholic. Nice. And now he has a Prima Pils by Victory. I like a good Pilsner. Susanna says, water is not boring. Your kidneys think that is the most awesome. And Judith says, you speak truth and I'm not even kidneying. And Diggy Cat says, all kidneys matter. You guys are on fire tonight. Thank you. Ooh, started with a mango and now have a tangerine. I like it. Judith's putting hearts around Barbie. Thank you, Judith. I have got a homemade sangria going on right now, which is mostly cardboard dough. The Almaden Cabernet Sauvignon. Look, I'm here to tell you, as an indie musician who also like lost all her gigs during quarantine, and yet is a wine drinker, I have done a tour of the available box wines, and I'm here to tell you that Almaden makes a very good Cabernet. So I've got that in here. I've got a couple of fruits. I've got a nice peach chopped up in here, and a pluot, which I just learned about. It's a cross between a plum and an apricot. Very tasty fruit. And there are ones that are more orangey, and there are ones that are more purpley. It's nifty. And some seltzer, some peach pear seltzer, because let's be fancy. So that's what's going on over here. Susanna says, I'm a Boda Box devotee. Boda Box is pretty decent. And it comes in those little small ones too, which is nice. You can get like a small Boda Box, like a teeny weeny one in like a Tetra Pak. And that's helpful. I have, I henna my hair. I dye my hair with henna. And I usually mix it with red wine. And I mix it with the cheapest red wine available because, like, why would I waste good wine in my hair? And often when I'm in a pinch, I'll go buy one of those teeny weeny little Boda Boxes. Life is a Cabernet, old chum. Thank you. Oh, non-alcoholic PSA. Athletic Brewing has a great non-alcoholic hazy IPA. If anyone likes an IPA, it's 0.5% alcohol. So if you can't have it for health or religious reasons, it might still be a no. I love it. Thank you, friends. All everyone's always helping each other out on this broadcast. Okay, so I'm gonna sing to you. I think I'm gonna sing you Supermoon at this time. Supermoon's on my last album, Rising, Rising, Rising. And Rising was like my empowerment album, but I still got some depressing songs on there. I still managed. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sing Supermoon for you. I'm gonna pull up those lyrics because, man, sometimes, I don't know if y'all have noticed, sometimes I put a lot of words in a song. I don't know why I do that. There's a lot. And then if anyone has any requests, let me know. I will be getting to Poetry Corner in a couple of songs from now. Melissa Marie has sent me some very new poetry to read. I'm very excited about that. Okay, this is a song called Supermoon. I wrote this when I was living in a teeny tiny apartment. And it was a summer that I was working full-time and also gigging full-time. And by gigging full-time, I mean like I would leave at 7 in the morning on Saturday and not get home until 2 in the morning on Sunday. And then I would get up again at 7 in the morning on Sunday playing farmers markets, wineries, you know, bars, all those things. So I was exhausted all the time. But I was driven because I was trying to change my life. Supermoon above my head. Summer's trying to call me, but my ears are still too deaf from the bands after me. She's trying to guide me home, but the closest thing I ever found a home is just the LIE. Me and Nancy driving on the LIE, maybe 1:30. Too tired to watch my feet. I got a place that I keep my cat and my guitars. I got a key. When's the last time one of these apartments felt like home to me? Turn the key, go to sleep. I'm good at living anywhere. Found love with art and then reality disappoints me. And I am such an American. I do my best living in dreams. She's trying to guide me home, but I am actually at home. I am alone. Not really home. Turn the key, it's almost morning. Go to sleep, I hear them calling. I'm good at being temporary. Speakers, mic stands, and CDs. Windows down, cause it gets so hot. Cause I never fix the AC. She's trying to drive me home, but Ohio never did it for me. And you know New York is never faithful to anybody. I turn the key, it's almost morning. Go to sleep, I hear them calling. I'm good at being temporary. Thank you, friends. I have to say, because I think it's helpful to be honest about these things. I wrote that song at a time when I was like really in like a high functioning state of depression. I was just asking too much of myself, putting too much strain on my body, and just feeling exhausted all the time, and like validly exhausted because I was doing, you know, a lot. But you know, I felt very, even as I was working towards things that were important to me, I felt very hopeless. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay to not be okay. And I'm also here to tell you that there is a national suicide hotline, if you're here in the States, 1-800-273-TALK. I used to volunteer for the organization here on Long Island that answers when someone calls from a 516 or 631 zip code. That's the Long Island zip codes. It's one of those things where the hotline, depending on where you're calling from, you know, you might get different people. And it was one of the most rewarding periods of my life, was working on that hotline. And it was, wow, sometimes it was very heavy, you know what I mean? But sometimes I really was able to walk away and feel like I gave someone, you know, a reason to keep going for another day. And that was, wow, that was just immeasurable, to be able to be a part of somebody's healing, somebody's getting to their next step, you know? So don't be afraid to ask for help if you ever need it. All right, we have a couple of requests here. Same with wordy songs, says Diggy Cat. Judith requests a mushy falling in love song. Okay, coming. I'm here for that. And Diggy Cat requests quick diagnosis. Okay, I think I could make that happen. I'll find out if I can. I'll play something. Okay. It's 8:30. It's time for Poetry Corner. I'm going to take both of those requests after Poetry Corner because I like to do my Poetry Corner on a schedule. And today I have the poetry of Melissa Marie, who I know you will absolutely love. I'm very excited to share it with you. The first poem, by the way, is called Goo, aka The Glorification of Yes. And I just want to tell you, like, that's amazing. You know, and what do I mean when I say that's amazing? Like, just having the balls to, I guess it's not the balls, having the ovaries to name a poem Goo. I'm super here for that. Wow, I'm glad I'm not recording yet, because I would have said that and then had to cut it out for the radio. Okay. So this Poetry Corner, I had posted a meme on my Sassafras Tarot page, and it was something along the lines of, people talk about caterpillars turning into butterflies as if it's just this like easy process, you know, and it's like, oh, one day you're just a butterfly, like what a great day for you as a caterpillar, you know, and that actually a caterpillar like has to build a cocoon and literally turn into goo in order to become a butterfly later. And so then the end of the meme is like, if you feel like you're a hot mess and you need to be wrapped in blankets right now, keep going. You know, it's going to be okay. So anyway, Melissa read it and posted in response a poem that she wrote literally about that very thing, about caterpillars turning into goo. And I was like, this is amazing. Can I please read it on Monday Night Muses? And here we are. So hang on, as always, I'm going to be recording because Poetry Corner is now in syndication. Poetry Corner is now in syndication on WUSB.FM, which you can listen to worldwide. On Tuesday mornings, you hear Poetry Corner, usually in the 7 a.m. hour Eastern Time, and also on Lucky Star Radio. And also on my Patreon, I've decided to post it publicly. It's not, there's no paywall. It's anyone can hear the archived Poetry Corner stuff on my Patreon anytime, because I just wanted to be able to give people a permanent link when I'm sharing their poetry, something they can share around. And, you know, I wanted to have an archive of it. Thank you so much for tuning in to Poetry Corner. I am Rorie Kelly, and Poetry Corner is brought to you by Monday Night Muses. Today, I am going to be sharing with you poetry by the inimitable Melissa Scambati. I just want to congratulate myself for saying the word inimitable. That's a hard word to say. It's like it comes up in text, and I'm like, dare I say it? Maybe not. So let me go right ahead and begin reading to you because I have a few poems to get to. The first one is called Glorification of Yes. "2018 was my year of yes, to rock climbing, paddle boating, Japanese calligraphy, music festivals, camping, unabashed truth, honesty, adventure. Yes, until calendar boxes bulged with dinner, improv classes, more, poetry readings, then fingers and toes, yes, until fingers bled and brain fogged. My list of yes grew like a CVS receipt until it got long enough to give me courage to return it for a no. 2019, no. Hell no. No way. No. Thanks. No. Absolutely not. Nopers. Not happening. No. No to working myself into the ground, then picking up a shovel. No to social media worthiness, keeping me from rest. No to clouds of people choking my lungs with their soot. No. No to diets. No to unrealistic expectations for myself. No to damaging my mind. No taking it from my friend, foe, or kin. Toss toxicity in the trash next to kale because the heck with kale. Nobody can make me swallow it any more than buttered aggression. No fatty compliments carefully arranged to hide rotting truth. No, I will not be left hungry. No to anyone who doesn't serve me food to help me thrive. If you ain't a well-intentioned waiter, go back to washing dishes in the back of my mind until I smoke you out the fire exit. The maximum capacity for BS has been exceeded. The fire marshal is on her way. No. To changing my behavior to appease. No to acting how I am perceived. No to laying down while others are standing up. No more switching the channel, earplugs running, unless it's head first. In 2020, if you don't see me, I am in my cocoon. There will be goo where my bones once were, the same soul still there, wrapped in cosmos, working on wings. That was called Goo, aka The Glorification of Yes. That's by Melissa Scambati. You can find Melissa online by searching Melissa Marie Imagery, all those words spelled just like you think they are. You can find her on, all the social medias, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can also go to melissamarieimagery.com if you want to find out about all the amazing and nifty things she does. For someone who says so much no, man, Melissa never stops. All right, I'm going to read to you now a poem called Time. Time. There are moments I wonder, if I held my breath, where would I go? There are moments I cannot hold my breath for more than a moment. My heart begging my brain, let it speak. Moments, so many moments. Hiking trails to cave cover, side of building rendezvous and class cutting, vermilion basement, lights and blaring headphones. There are a million moments I will do my best to remember the way they tasted. Back seats clouded with smoke, back seats clouded with steam, behind camera lenses and in front of them, behind microphones and in front of those, my heart pounding out of my chest, beating the same for skin on skin as it does for breakups, even though those are very different moments. My fingers holding space for someone else's to love or to cry, those too are very different moments. Silent moments full of comfort, silent moments full of pain. Moments alone and moments where I am lonely. Moments of fullness in rooms full of people where I am abundant. Moments in a room full of people where I am still lonely. Moments do not define me, but they make up parts of a whole. A coin flip, a dice roll, that put my bare feet to one side of the fork amongst the forest. There are moments I would never trade. Dandelions and grass blades swirling under the puff of clouds splayed out across the horizon, sitting warm in my belly, the moments that remind me why my feet still grace this earth, and moments I wish I could erase, clenching branches and calling out to the moon in the dark, swaddled by cold, the moments that whittled my edges and curves, reminding me where I came from. All right, this is going to be the last poem by Melissa Scambati. Please look up Melissa Scambati. Melissa Marie Imagery is where you can find her pretty much everywhere on the internet. She does a lot of very nifty things. This is called I Am Everywhere. Bull in China shop, a mess scattered. I joke it makes up for all the years women were not allowed to take up space. I spent 25 doing my best to make myself smaller and quieter before I got fatter and somebody thought it was a good idea to hand me a microphone. My wardrobe once black and my handbag small, now I am tie-dye. My backpack rivals the Breakfast Club. Yeah, I always carry this much stuff in my bag. You never know when you may have to jam. I think about running away, then I'm told my mess, my honesty are sunshine, that I get people out of bed. I am stopped in my tracks. Most people would see that as a challenge, as pressure to be, but I just wake up and I am. So I stay put. Chances are you'll find my shoes long before you see me in a room. My voice will always beat me through a threshold when I am not being a shoulder. In a crowd of denim and black, I am yellow, paisley, and pastels, barefoot on the floor. I am ubiquitous and was once full of apology until I realized that the ocean never once said it was sorry for roaring or making waves. Thank you so much for listening to Poetry Corner. Those poems were by Melissa Scambati. I hope you will check her out because you deserve that in your life. Hello, friends. I'm going to tune in and tune into these comments because I see a couple of humans. I see a lot of things. All right. I see we're looking after each other in the chat. Thank you, friend. Metamorphosis Women. I'm glad you're okay now, Barbie. Thank you. Buttered Aggression. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't Melissa just super amazing? All right, I'm seeing some humans. Thank you so much for joining. Ren for your life. Hey, did you thank you so much for tuning in. Did we have a raid? Was there a raid while I was doing Poetry Corner? Hi, raiders. Oh my gosh, hang on. Let me sing you a song. Welcome raiders, raiders. Welcome raiders, raiders. Welcome raiders, raiders. Welcome raiders, raiders. Thank you so much for coming and joining us. How was your stream, Ren? Welcome raiders. Yeah, we've had a couple of raids. But I literally mean a couple. All right, everyone, I want you to please follow Ren for your life. Ren has super awesome streams, sometimes where they are literally running for their lives. Haha, get it, it's a pun, in a video game. And sometimes it's amazing food-related streams, I think. Are you doing foodie stuff now? Because I think I've been seeing you talk about it in the Discord, and I've been like, ooh. Ren makes super amazing spice blends and other such delicious things. And we met at a farmer's market, and it's very sad now that we are no longer local because I want those spices. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. Ren was not streaming. I'm so sorry for not knowing who raided me. I didn't see. It was Moonlight Dweller. Okay, everyone, follow Moonlight Dweller. Moonlight Dweller does super amazing streams as well. Very chill vibe. Moonlight Dweller streams. It's like very good for like if you just want a little company, you don't want to be alone, and you want to like tune in with some like supremely good people. I can tell you. So please follow Moonlight Dweller. I'm trying to find a Moonlight Dweller comment. There we go. Please follow Moonlight Dweller. See there's that username. Where am I? There, I'm pointing to it. Moonlight Dweller. Throw a follow. That's true. I need to order some things from your Etsy. Hey, throw a link to your Etsy into the chat. Oh yeah, that was an Among Us stream. That's delightful. I haven't played Among Us in quite a while. That's a good vibe. Okie dokie. Songs. I had some requests. Someone requested a mushy falling in love song, which I will do to the best of my ability, because all of my mushy falling in love songs are also about my complicated feelings, of which I have many. And Diggy Cat also requested Quick Diagnosis, which I haven't played in a long time, but whatever, that's not going to stop me. Ooh, yeah, please. Both of you should post your Etsys. I know some people don't allow links in their chat, and I know like that's to prevent spammers, but I just want to say, y'all, anyone who's following me, if you're part of the community and you have something that you want to share, like please share your Etsy links, share your like art, share your things, because we all support each other in this community. That's what it's about. Moonlight Nightcrafts on Etsy. Okay, so let me give you a somewhat mushy falling in love song. This is a song I wrote while I was first starting to date my now husband. Obviously, he was not my husband then. because we were just starting to date. He was in Canada. It was a long-distance relationship. I had already a long-distance relationship, and I didn't particularly want another one. And yet, here we were. Sometimes these things happen. We met on LiveJournal. And for those who, hopefully people remember what LiveJournal is. It's definitely something that tells you how old someone is at this point. I just saw someone on Facebook post a meme about LiveJournal. And then someone was like, "What's LiveJournal?" And me and the original poster were like, "You don't know? We're old." We were deeply sad. I said that it was a long-form place to subtweet people who are giving you feelings, which I think is a valid description of LiveJournal. Anyway, this is a song I wrote while I was first starting to fall for my husband. It's called Face Not in the Crowd. He named it. That's a thing. I don't always feel like I know what to title my songs. So often if I write a song about someone, I'm like, "You want to give it a title?" That's how you know. That's how you know I think highly of you if I ask you to title a song. Everyone's wearing the same lovely face suddenly. Your eyes scan the contours of the crowd for something new. Distractions or visions of bullet points must be kind, must be feminist, must be smart and engaging like you. Must live close to my city too. Now here comes the glare of the sun again. What's my excuse this time? I'm stumbling over my words again, trying so hard to find something mine. Principled, I am not made of stone. It is not the same thing. Everyone else just forgets this about me. Now I wanna feel like myself again, but I smile and laugh, the stupid social laugh. There is nothing that's funny at all. I only wanna tell the truth now anymore. Now here comes the glare of the sun again. What's my excuse this time? I'm stumbling over my words again, trying so hard to find something mine. The city, the water, this is who I am. So confusing, other, alone in a crowd again. There ain't gonna leave it unsaid again. What's my excuse this time? You're being cute and I fled again, saying there's just no time. Here comes the glare of the sun again. What's my excuse this time? I'm stumbling over my words again, trying so hard to find something mine. There's my mushy love song for you, Judith. That is called Face Not in the Crowd. It's on Rising, Rising, Rising if you want to hear it in its full band glory. You can hear it on Spotify and, on Bandcamp. You can buy it for me as a CD if you still do the CD thing. Speaking of which, I'm going to here's some links, y'all. I always mean to like promote myself and tell people to put money in the virtual tip jar or whatever. I'm a lot better at it for the guests than I am for myself. If you enjoy Monday Night Muses and you would like to support this, I offer this happening freely because I think it's like a wonderful thing to commune with you all every week and to get to introduce you to new songwriters with the guests and to get to just, have feelings with you guys. If you want to support Monday Night Muses, you can throw some love in the virtual tip jar. You can follow me on the social media by just typing my name anywhere. You can buy some nifty t-shirts or whatever at my shop. You can support me on Patreon if you desire and get yet more live stream concerts from me and other cool stuff like behind the scenes as it happens. Thanks for being in my world. That's all. The links are there in the comments. Feel free to peruse them if you desire. All right, I see some comments, and then I'm going to play Quick Diagnosis for Diggy Cat, and we're going to see how that goes, because I haven't played it in a couple of years, I think, at least. Okay. This is Ren's Etsy, spicedupPantry.etsy.com. Highly recommend. There was a really good, I don't remember what it's called. There's a really good spice blend that was like a staple of mine in my pantry for the longest time until I used the thing up, and it was like kind of a delicious, like smoky paprika-y blend. It was really good. Anyway, highly recommend. I love a good like witchy mushroom. I'm very excited about that. That's delightful. Witchy stickers and prints. Very here for it. Everyone, make sure you check out. This is Moon's Etsy, Moonlight Night Crafts. Okay, Susanna says there's a YA novel where the protagonist searches for clues about her birth mother on her father's live journal. And when I tell you I feel old, yes, that's the one. That's the post I was talking about. Maybe it wasn't a meme. Maybe it was just someone posting about it. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I mean, here I am. I do not have children, but I am old enough to be someone's mom. So ancient. Your ruins were my monuments. Hey, Ariel. Thank you for tuning in. I know, lurkers gotta lurk. It's true. Barbie says, I'm 72. I remember no computers, just phones, punch cards, and refrigerated computers and MS-DOS. I'm really the age of 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. I'm really here for it, Barbie. I do remember a time before computers, but not that much. Like my parents were early adopters in the 80s, so I often had a computer at my disposal growing up, which at the time meant I was a little bit spoiled in that way. Smoke and Spice. Yeah, that's the spice blend I'm talking about. Super, super good. Okay, friends. I'm going to play for y'all. I'm going to play Quick Diagnosis. Diggy Cat requested it. If anyone has any other requests, let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because it's 5 to 9. And after that, we're going to go raid someone awesome that Susanna suggested. Susanna has very excellent taste in humans and music, so I know it's going to be a good scene. So I hope you'll stick around for that. Okay. Quick Diagnosis. I wrote this song back when I had a live journal. No, I might have written this song before I had a live journal. I don't know. I had a live journal for quite a while. Maybe not. So this is a song about going through stuff as a teenager. I was very much thinking about myself as a teenager, which, by the way, I want to say this was not about like, oh, hormones and kids are just full of hormones and it's crazy. It's really not. I think there's a lot of pressure on teenagers by the adults in their lives to conform, to buy into certain things that may not fit them well, to not explore sides of their personalities that perhaps make others uncomfortable. And I just feel like there's a whole lot of pressure. And I remember feeling it and really being super aware of it as a teenager. And it really was about having trouble, like really struggling. And the advice I was getting around how to feel better and how not to struggle was itself harmful. And that's kind of what this song is about. So to kind of give you guys a little bit of background. Praying for muscle memory to get me through this. When I cried that day, it did not reflect the greater need to medicate. It was because I was thinking, and conclusions sometimes hurt. For an 8th grade girl who's just beginning to realize it's just something stupid doesn't mean it's not there. Just 'cause I don't need to be pretty doesn't mean I don't care. Just 'cause everyone goes through it doesn't mean that I'm not there. And then the theories came after invitations to unburden myself on you, because I could tell you anything. You said that I could tell you anything, but I like the rain, so it must mean that I'm lonely, and the need for pain must mean that it's the only thing that I want to feel like it was an addiction, because self-exploration is sometimes an affliction. And the TV and the magazines all say you can make it all, just go away just when you need something to get you through the day. Isn't that just what you meant to say? So are you ready to give yourself up now? A generation of guinea pigs and blind compliance, with a quick diagnosis and an easier fix. I sing requiems for what we might have been, but we're not too concerned. And my newly sparkling friends all say you can make it all, just go away just when you need something to get you through the day. And isn't that just what you meant to say? So are you ready to give yourself up now? And echoes of fairy tales that you heard when you were just this age, believe what they're saying to you. Believe the sugar water's gonna make it better. Believe the liches will suck the sick from my blood. Am I ready to give myself up? And you say in the morning you'll see how everything looks so much better in daylight. It's a sunny day tomorrow, just the kind you learn to like. Thank you, friends. Tsunami. Yeah, okay, why the hell not? Let's see how that goes. Thank you very much. That song is called Quick Diagnosis, and it is dedicated to anyone who has been a young person struggling to make sense of life and has been given bad advice by adults in their life. Like, I know it has happened to a lot of people, and often it's not anyone meaning to do harm. You know, it's people not fully understanding what you need, perhaps misreading the situation, or just, you know, not having an education around it, you know. And it's really hard, I think, to be a young person and not feel okay, but the resources being given to you are not the appropriate ones, you know. So anyway, just here to say, it's okay not to be okay. That is my theme for tonight. And if anyone is super not okay, I urge you to reach out for help. You know, if you need help, reach out. 1-800-273-TALK is the national hotline for suicide prevention, and you can call it anytime if you need to talk. Anyway, all right, Tsunami. Wow, big mood. I see that we're getting dark in here. Parents, most likely your first dream killers. Yeah, and I sympathize. I sympathize now as an adult, not because I necessarily feel like, I know there are people who feel like, oh, I was so dumb when I was young and I should have listened. And I don't think that's always true for everyone. I especially think like LGBT youth have often been given very harmful advice rather than affirming advice and stuff like that. And outside of like really dire circumstances too, I think sometimes, parents or adults in your life are trying to give you a good upbringing and just fail to realize that what you need is not the same thing they think you need, Anyway. All right, Tsunami, another one that I haven't played in a long time, but here we go. This is going to require some tuning. I see some comments going on. Well, talk amongst yourselves for a little bit, guys, because I got to get into Tsunami tuning. I wrote this song. I'll tell you the story. That'll kill some time while I tune down. This is a drop C tuning. Was it you who's playing something in a drop C, Ariel? Or is that someone else on the stream team? So yeah, this is a drop C tuning because, I don't know, I enjoy tormenting myself. And for a while in my 20s, because I'm this kind of person, I like to have, like, patterns, I guess you would say. I used to write songs in this tuning, like, around certain feelings. And, it would be like, oh, that's a drop C feeling. I also used to do that with drop D. I'd have like drop D feelings sometimes. I don't know. Maybe other songwriters do the same thing. Like, do you ever stay with a particular key or a particular tuning because you're like, oh, I feel this way and that makes me think of this song, so I'll write this song in that tuning too? Or am I the only weirdo? So I wrote this song, and I never play it, partly because it's in a drop C tuning. I wrote this song when I was with my first girlfriend. And I wrote it, it was right around the time there was like a tsunami hit Japan. And it was in the news, and it was really like tragic, and a lot of people died, and it was very sobering to hear about, And I remember thinking to myself, because I've often traveled more than the person I was with because I'm a musician. I was thinking, what would it be like to lose someone you loved and you're away on the road, and they die and you're just left, with nothing and no one. And what would that feel like? And so that was the perspective, and it really was me thinking about how horrific it would be to lose at the time, the person who felt like the love of my life in that way. And it was very sentimental. And I played it for her. I'm like, I wrote a song for you. And she's like, oh, that song where I die in the water? She was not impressed. She was like, yeah, that's not what we do. We're getting close. So when I used to play the song all the time, I would literally bring a second guitar just tuned to this tuning. All right, so this is a song called Tsunami. I have just told you the story of it, and this is going to be our last song for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I see a couple people saying drop C. Yikes. Yeah, indeed. If the tsunami were to hit a year or two from now, on the road you hear Pittsburgh, California with my last friend. I would be haunted by the ocean and still alive. I would scatter myself across the sea and hopes that the particles that once were you and me would find each other. And on the shores of Fire Island, I would find religion in your breath, and I won't know how, why, or what it means. But it will be all there is for me, and that's why you can't leave. Confiscate your car and legs, but it wouldn't work. Love you so much that it hurts. Love you so much that it hurts. Love you so much that it hurts. And in the morning, trapped inside our offices like ghosts. Across Long Island, connecting us somehow beneath our feet. The tsunami were to hit the middle of last night. So much to lose, so much left undone. But we would be each other's last words, bodies tangled up in the water, trapped inside this room for years, correct for the explorers. Love you so much that it hurts. Love you so much that it hurts. Love you so much that it hurts. Thank you, friends. I apologize if that was a little bit of a train wreck. I have made a little bit of a promise to myself to start doing some of the older songs that people request that I just haven't played in a long time, because y'all deserve to hear them. Like, it's really kind of you to request a song, and it's my responsibility to be able to do that. So that was almost like a live learn of my own song. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for requesting it. I promise next time I will play it better.